What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about the two new games on the horizon slated for release later this year. First, we have Battlefield 1 scheduled for an October release, followed quickly by Call of Duty Infinite Warfare in early November. With Battlefield 1, we step back to our roots, backwards in history to World War I, and Infinite Warfare takes a huge leap into the future with its offering. Of course, from what we've seen, Battlefield seems to be the most highly anticipated game of the two, while Infinite Warfare has not been well received by the gaming community, at least this far. We can see this based on the initial reaction from gamers and the number of dislikes the IW trailer took on YouTube when it was first revealed. It was crazy. Honestly, I think both of these titles can exist in the exact same market, and I think the fan base, although divided, will find that Infinity Ward's offering might end up being more traditional, boots on the ground than we actually think. People try to compare these games, but really it's apples and oranges approaches to FPS gaming, with Battlefield being that large open world sort of MMO feel to it, with large player base up to 64 players, weapons and vehicles we know existed, and the ability to use those vehicles in game. So realism is the key to the Battlefield titles. On the other hand, COD has been more of an arcade style shooter, smaller maps, quick action and pace, smaller player base. Sometimes Call of Duty maps are rather far-fetched. The weapons and equipment and the things that we've never seen before, and of course you're not able to use vehicles in matches. Once again, Battlefield is betting on traditional formulas and will likely be a success, especially with a growing fan base wanting the games to go back to the way it was with quote-unquote boots on the ground. Players have quickly grown tired of the whole exo-exaggerated movement system and gameplay that has been hammering them from recent COD titles to Titanfall to Halo to Destiny, the list goes on. In recent weeks, Infinity Ward over and over again has stated that its offerings will be back to its roots, traditional in nature with boots on the ground. Is this damage control maybe? I'm not so sure that it is. And from the latest Black Sky trailer, I'm starting to believe what they're saying about it being traditional. During the entire video clip, which was over 10 minutes long, I only once saw an exo ability or exaggerated movement during the entire trailer. Okay, I realized this was campaign mode, and it surely will be different in multiplayer. It always is. I'm starting to believe that Infinity Ward actually gets it, that they might be making some tweaks to the initial concept and game coding to reduce the exo movement and abilities that the gaming community has grown tired of so quickly. And this might be why the reveal trailer has been pushed back from what I've been seeing. I have to defend Infinity Ward a little bit here, and I think we all should. Initially, when they started development, they went to key parts of the community on both console and PC and asked what players wanted in their next title. And at that time, the entire community said they wanted something different, something new, something better. This is 3 years ago. Then along comes Advanced Warfare with its crazy exo movement system, and within weeks and months of Sledgehammer's offering, the community quickly did a 180 en masse and decided we wanted to go back to the old ways of gaming. Ultimately, I intend to buy both and play both of these titles. Always have, always will. I think as long as these games are coded properly, are well optimized for whatever platforms they release to, whether it's console, whether it's PC, and as long as they support is there when the players have issues, whether it's hardware, whether it's networking, whether it's hacking, and as long as they proactively work to get rid of the cheaters and the hackers that plague us all, both of these titles should be fantastic. I can't wait to play both, and I enjoy both EA and Activision's offerings just about every time out. I'm very much looking forward to Battlefield 1 in this day of HD with 1080p's, the 1440p's, the 4K gaming. I bet this title is going to play and look amazing. Of course, Infinite Warfare looks great too. Let's hope that the trailers and postings about going back to its roots is true and not just damage control on its part. Because 3 years ago, we wanted something, now we want something different. Let's hope that they look at it. Let's not forget that Infinity Ward is also releasing for the first time Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. The screenshots and the videos look absolutely amazing. I can remember spending thousands and thousands of hours playing the original title. And if the new one is anything like it, I'm going to be spending a lot of time playing there as well. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 still to this day is the benchmark that all Call of Duties have to live up to.